Designer Steven Sabados has made it onto the cover of the magazine Spencer. This comes as Sabados is also working on a new fashion collaboration. So Jee-Yun Lee is live this morning with Steven, talking more about this. G, always stylish and even more today.
Absolutely, Nick. So we know him as a designer and artist, but now you can add creative director of revenue and cover model of Spencer magazine. Steven Sabados, you are busy.
It's been 2026 has been exploding, which is fantastic.
Listen, I've always said you are so talented. You deserve to be on the cover of a lifestyle magazine, and this is beautiful. Tell me a little bit about that.
Thank you. I was just so excited to. Spencer magazine came to me and said, "We want to do an article on you," and I was like, "Ooh, okay." And they came over. They're a fantastic team. Yeah. Thank you to Joseph, the photographer, everybody, for pulling together such a wonderful article. And it just sort of celebrates my life, where I've been, what I've been doing, and so it's a really stuff with Christopher and my art. So I was just overwhelmed by it.
Now, we do have an image of the cover so that we could post that up on our screen. This just hit newsstands.
It just hit newsstands, literally days ago. Yeah, so it's at newsstands across Canada.
And I know you've been on covers of magazines before related to design.
Yeah.
But this is your first time really related to lifestyle.
To a lifestyle one, yeah. So it was. That's why I was so excited to do this, because it's sort of a different departure from me. Yes. I'm not talking about sofas and chairs and things of that nature. It's more sort of an article about me. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, you deserve it.
Thank you.
I bet your mom's going to buy a gazillion copies.
Oh yeah. I'll give her like a big stack like this.
Okay, and so then on the cover of Spencer magazine to now being the creative director of revenue, which is an athleisure streetwear fashion
Absolutely,
line.
Yeah. It's made to feel substantial, not disposable, and it's fantastic, high quality garments. And again, the whole thing is it's a bit tongue-in-cheek in the sense of revenue. We all want revenue. We're all looking for revenue. It's for the entrepreneur, the person that doesn't clock out at 5 p.m. It's a go-getter. So we're sort of after that market, and my partner, Kyle Hosek, was just brilliant at starting the brand, and then now he's brought me in as the creative director. So we're going to push it to more streetwear and more funky, and that's where this came in.
Okay.
Which was crazy.
Why?
Because we went to New York Fashion Week and presented this at New York Fashion Week.
Yeah, and we actually have footage of the runway at New York Fashion Week. All of these pieces are so unique.
Yeah, so they were all sort of made to dovetail into the brand itself, into the stuff. And this was sort of like not necessarily, well, obviously they're not for sale, they're one-offs, but it was just to sort of like elevate it and just sort of show what the brand was all about.
We have the footage on the runway. What was the response like in New York?
It was overwhelming. I mean, imagine New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Like I would have never, it wasn't even on my bucket list because I didn't even know it could have been on the bucket list. So it was really overwhelming. It was absolutely fantastic. And a huge response. They loved the show, which was great.
Oh, I'm not surprised. This year's Met Gala theme is art is fashion. And this is a great example of your art now being translated into fashion.
Yes.
Walk me through some of these jean jackets.
So these are just all jean jackets that some of them I painted.
Right.
They're all hand done. Everyone is completely unique in itself. This one here, you were oohing and eyeing, which is really fun. Some are dyed, patches sewn on. This one here, this was one of my favorite. This one here, which is sort of great. It's sort of like this post-apocalyptic.
Oh, and look at the oversized zipper.
The oversized zipper, which was fun, and then. You've got the supermodel on the back here, which is really fun.
Amazing.
And again, just sort of something to, here's my art on this one here. I printed my own artwork on there. And then distressed them and literally reinvented the jacket.
And of course, the classic denim jacket, but then it's elevated.
Classic denim. And you know what? And this season, patches are so huge. Patch, everything. So, and I collect patches, and I collect all these embroidery pieces.
Yes.
So we sewed these on. And again, huge response. This is Kyle's favorite, my partner.
Oh, I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it because it's a classic denim jacket, but then it's been elevated with the art.
Yeah, and each one was literally just the same jacket, but each one was either over-dyed and designed in a certain way. So,
congratulations.
Thank you.
If people want more information on revenue,
they can go to revenuebrand.com and also Spencer Magazine for the magazine as well, because there's also an article in there on revenue. So lots and lots to look at.
Okay, we wanted to highlight all the big success stories for you, Steven, but in our next segment, You see this cool outfit here.
Yeah.
And so we're going to show people at home how you can do something similar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also some of the tricks of the trade that I use to create these jackets. So
Okay.
I'm going to show you my tricks, my secrets.
Your secrets.
Don't tell anyone.
For your do-it-yourself projects
Absolutely.
at home. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you.
So he's a designer, he's an artist, and now we can say fashion designer.
Wow.
The new creative director of revenue, Steven Sabados.
Thank you, Hem.
So we featured your clothes that made its debut at the New York Fashion Week.
Yes, yeah.
And now we're going to show people how you can do similar things at home.
So I'm going to show you a lot of the tricks that I use that you can do at home to embellish or to, just to sort of change a garment up. The first one we're going to talk about is this tracksuit here, which I absolutely love. It was just a regular green tracksuit. And then I'll show you sort of what I did. So in this case here, I had a tracksuit that was this color. And then what you're going to do, we've done this before, we're going to take what we call our traditional lace that you can get at any fabric store. From here, lay it on the garment, spray it with bleach, do that in a well-ventilated area, or wear a mask because you don't want to be breathing in that bleach, okay? From there, peel this off, and that's what you're going to have is the bleach comes through, right?
That's
with
amazing.
The pattern.
And that's just the base because then you add another layer to it.
Then I want to push it further. Then I put it into a neon dye bath.
Okay.
And these neon dyes you can get at any fabric store. And when you put it into a neon dye bath, this happens. So the neon will get into where the bleach is.
Yes.
And that's where you get these really cool two-tones. And you can experiment on any color and whatever. That's how you got that really rich green.
And how long would you soak it in?
I would say probably about 8 hours or so. Or even, I do it overnight.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you rinse it out and you're good to go. So that's super fun. The next I want to talk about a few other things that I like to do. You can get these vinyl stickers at any dollar store, what have you. I like to put them on the garment. You can spell a word. I just peeled it off there. And then again, well-ventilated area. Little bit of spray paint on top. And then you're going to peel off the letter, and you sort of get this sort of reverse sort of thing happening. So that's sort of fun to do. Again, well-ventilated area.
And easy to do.
Super easy. Also, there's acrylic markers that you can get as well. And with the stencil, you can just sort of do these kind of things. And you can see here, well, maybe this orange is not really going to work on the
No,
on the
but
navy.
you get the shading of it. Yes.
But you can do this kind of thing. Again, acrylic. So anything that's acrylic will soak into the fabric, and then at the end, you always want to heat set.
Okay.
Okay. Next one, G, this one's super fun, is these. We've done these before. Remember these guys here?
No, what is this?
So these are they're made for fabric. They're like a little, we can even draw it on here.
Okay.
You can draw like little lines and things. You can, do all sorts of shapes and things.
And it'll dry like that.
And it'll dry like that.
Right.
The only thing with this is that it comes in limited colors.
Okay.
So there's only black, pink, white, what have you. So what I found were these, they're called fine line applicators. And here, I'll give you this one as well. This I put in fabric paint. Okay, so peel this off and see this fine tip? This is wonderful. So if you see on a lot of the jackets like this one, see all that writing?
Yes.
You can get some really, really fine script work. So here, well, let's give it a shot here. So you can write, you just squeeze it and go, see, and you can write your name, you can do, so you can kind of like really experiment and do all sorts of really cool stuff with that. Let that dry and then heat set it. So that's another great trick. And these bottles you can get online.
Love it.
Yeah, which are great. The next thing, I want to stay with these because a lot of people say, what were these traditionally used for? So things like this, potters would use that to do the fine line work when they're doing the glazing, and then you glaze it.
Yeah, because you can't use a brush for something like this.
Something that fine, yeah. So these are really, really great. Look for these online.
We only have about a minute, so let's mention the
This
denim
is
jackets.
so much fun. So yeah, if a brand new denim jacket, a lot of every one of these jackets was brand new.
Yes.
Like even the one that you have on. And this whole worn kind of thing is super hot.
And kids are into vintage stuff, thrifting. So how much did you pay?
This was like $7. Yeah. So I'm going to give this to you.
Yes.
So it's a Dremel.
Okay.
So what you can do is just start
distressing the buttons.
Well, you can do the button.
And then even the edging.
Even on the edging on here. So see how it already starts to burn it away?
Yeah.
And what I also do is I take scissors to it.
And you cut it off?
Cut it off, and that's when you want to take the barbecue brush. and you want to do this with just a simple barbecue brush from the dollar store. And that's going to give you all this fraying, and keep doing this until where you want it. And that's all it takes.
And you don't need to be gentle.
No, don't be gentle.
Don't.
Yeah. So the Dremel is great for like doing all kinds of stuff. Again, if you don't have a Dremel, you can just use the scissors and your barbecue brush.
But this is how you elevate something like a thrift find, and
Absolutely.
then you elevate it to a piece of art.
Yeah, because you know, and even like this one here, the
Yes.
blue one, it's the same kind of thing. I just dyed it blue, but all these sort of torn edges. It's so in right now.
So
The kids love it. Do we have time for one more?
Yes, we have
Okay.
a minute for this. Yeah.
See, so we can see here all the slashes of gold that are here.
Yes.
This was a fantastic find when I found this one.
Okay.
So it's a product that you brush on first on the fabric. I can brush it on here.
So this can go on fabric.
This is made for fabric.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a glue. You can buy this online. And what you do is you just brush it on, say like that.
Right.
The only thing is you have to let it somewhat dry. Okay, then you put your foil on top. You heat set it with the iron for a few minutes, and it'll let you peel it off.
Okay.
And then when you peel it off, you'll see how that adheres.
Oh, and look how it does.
And then the gold as well, you can peel that one off. And it's reflective. You can wash it.
You can wash it.
100% washable. It's permanent, and it gives it that really cool, like metal look that you can't get with any other product. And again, this you can get online. It's just a metal foil for fabric.
And so you see this clearly in your jackets here that you've done for revenue.
Yeah, so there's, you can see
Like right here.
all the gold slashes that are on there and stuff like that. So yeah, super, super easy to do.
Yes.
Fun tricks, just go online and you can have a ball.
Oh my gosh, all really good examples, something the kids can do for March break, and then create a
100%.
piece of art.
And yeah, create your own piece of art, customize the jackets for you. Use all these kind of tricks, combine them together, and you can create your own one-of-a-kind piece of art.
And congratulations again, Creative Director of Revenue.
Thank you.
More to
So
come
excited.
on that.
Yes.
And if people want more information of Revenue, where can they go?
They can go to revenuebrand.com
Okay.
and also Spencer Magazine as well,
Yes.
spencermagazine.com.
Okay, thank you so much, Steven.